This is the Kingdom, which we're gonna hang out at. Looks alright.
A lot of famous names coming in on the screen.
Oh yeah, look at that. Boom. Alright, locker room.
Yes.
We got our bags over there, and then we got some other guy's bag right here. Alright, so we just got here to the Kingdom and we're in the locker room, and look whose bag is right here, huh? Tiger Woods. We are going to be hitting all his clubs today, okay? We're gonna see if it's a good fit for us. Probably not, most definitely not for Hannah. But yeah, look, we got Frank here. No one is watching. We're gonna take it out here. Look at that.
Dang.
Stealth 2. Vent shaft, huh?
You wanna go hit it?
I wanna hit it so bad, but I will here soon. Good start to the day. Here it is. It's like walking into paradise. Wow. What are you feeling right now?
Got some like butterflies in
Little
there.
butterflies?
Yeah, I'm excited.
We got our own little tee box up there too.
Yeah, this is the tour tee box. This is where Tiger does all his fitting, so they gave it to me as well.
Okay. Or no one wanted to see us swing, so they put us in the corner.
Okay, so we've arrived at the Kingdom, and I heard before I got here that there's a TW wedge grind somewhere around here. So we asked Perry if he could show it to us straight away, and it looks like we're about to see them.
Yeah, so we have to show you these first off, right, because they're so cool. So the TW is modeled after Tiger Woods' wedge, what he plays. So they're offered in 56 degree and 60 degrees of loft, like he plays. That's all he plays. He plays a 49 degree pitching wedge. And he does this because he plays his irons at a weaker loft package. So pitching wedge is on 49, so he goes 56 and 60. And he does that because he's in such good control of his launch angle. Now, a unique feature of the Tiger Woods wedge is the way the sole is designed. It's a very sharp leading edge, and you can see he has some relief in the front part of the wedge, and the back part of the wedge is more of a wider bounce. He does this because he wants the wedge to play very different in the square position than in the open position. Because he's in such good control of how he uses the bounce and how he uses the leading edge, this gives him a lot of versatility. Now, this wedge is not for the faint of heart. So you want to be fairly skilled if you're going to take this on. Cool. So you want to try it?
Yeah,
Let's give it a go.
So comparing it to what I have now,
so you have
I do have a little bit of heel and toe relief, but I don't have this here where you're talking about, like shaving down this front edge.
Yeah, and a much more generous leading edge. So off tighter lies, chipping, pitching, it's a little dicier.
He's scaring me
now. See?
You're gonna be fine.
Hey, how's it going? All right. We're just jumping in with wedges here.
Do you like it?
I love this.
Really?
Yeah, he was talking like I should be scared of it, but this thing digs really nicely through the turf, and then when you lay it open, it doesn't sit up high. I don't like it when 60s, when you lay them open, if they feel like they're up really high. It feels
the
like
leading edge?
Yeah, it feels like you're gonna top.
But you also have very good technique, and you're not too steep, so this, like, low bounce options are okay for you.
That's true.
Why don't you give us a little sauce to this first pin over here? Give us a little spinner.
Very nice.
Oh!
The sauce.
All right, enough. Let me hit it.
Yeah,
Let me hit it. First one in the hole.
Oh! You almost dunked it.
That was a pretty hard deal.
Do you have these in your bag?
I tried them out. I had a little tough time chipping with them, but I definitely tried them out.
You have one for aesthetics.
You can if you're a little bit too steep with it, it could be difficult for sure.
Yeah, that's me.
And most amateurs are a little bit steep, so it might not be for them. But if you're a player that can kind of pick it a little bit more and doesn't dig the fairway too much when you hit wedges, this could be a great option.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Beautiful.
Dude, he's put some sauce.
Let's go hit a bunker shot. There it is.
Sick. Oh, some sauce.
Good. Hit a little pitch shot.
Let's do it.
So this is where it can get a little dicey, yeah?
Especially with this leading edge.
With the leading edge?
The way you use the bounce, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll probably be fine, but... Yeah.
Did you just chunk that?
You can see I'm just a little bit chunked it maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely wants to dig a little bit more than a traditional wedge. There you go. Good strike.
Okay, so for those that aren't Tiger Woods or got a nice release to it and are a little bit more of a digger, what other options do we have?
Yeah, I would look at more of our traditional sole designs in our MG3 or even our high toe product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, the high toe.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
We were at the lobby earlier and we saw a bunch of players actually use the high toe wedge.
Yeah, it's very popular, especially in our highest lofted wedge. Absolutely, yeah.
Let's go check that one out. All right, so this is the high toe wedge. Could you please explain what does that mean and what's the benefit?
It has a unique shape, and the benefits. So what we've done here is we've taken all the weight out of the bottom part of the wedge. You can see the cavity there. We reshape the toe and reposition the weight higher. So raising the center of gravity on the wedge helps us control launch, keep launch down. Most of your amateurs struggle launching their wedges too high.
100%.
And if so, this is a great opportunity to show them the high toe and get their launch angle down and more control of their wedge shots.
Yeah, so with wedges, you want to hit it below the CG. Think about it almost like heeling a driver that comes out low and spins a ton. The worst wedge players, they hit it above the CG and almost like a pop-up with driver, right?
No spin.
High with no spin.
Hard to control.
So that it makes a lot of sense. I've hit a couple. I haven't been like a massive fan yet, so we'll see how the TaylorMade high toe works. A lot of pros are using it.
Yes,
so
they are.
The cool thing here, you can see that the grooves go all the way out to the edge of the wedge too. So it's like just full of grooves.
That was a feature requested by our tour professionals. They said from the open position across, when they slide the wedge across the face, they want to still have some spin out towards the toe.
And especially in the rough, right?
Out of the rough, out of the sand, yep.
That makes sense.
Wow. Beautiful launch angle.
Nice and low.
Nice and low, 28 degrees of launch.
That was way lower there.
Yeah,
That
the
felt
spin
great.
rate was 8,300, so
Wow.
quite a bit more spin as well.
Ooh, that's so nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
I can definitely feel it launching a little bit lower there. So
Yes.
the technology definitely helps.
Yes.
That felt great. And it's not digging as much as the TW.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really
the
not.
The four-way camber sole, quite a bit friendlier through the turf. There you go. Beautiful action.
Look at that.
Yeah, that
Beautiful action.
That felt fantastic.
Uh-oh, Fred's a high toe guy now.
To be honest, it doesn't look weird. Like I've seen some other manufacturer with a high toe, it just looks extreme. This is like
Let's
very
see it.
simple.
Let's set it up
Like,
to the ball.
it doesn't look,
No.
It doesn't look too weird, does it?
That's actually true. I feel like I used to think those would just be so awkward looking.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
That's right, but a very, very, very.
Nice.
They all come out with the same launch angle there. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this one right here. So Hannah's gonna give it a go, and with your current wedges, you do struggle kind of hitting that low launch with the 60s.
Yeah, so with my other two wedges, I have really good launch angles with it. Fred has kind of drilled it into my head that I need to be in the low 30s, like high 20s with those to keep it more controlled. And with my 60, I just can't do it. So this will be really interesting. I saw Fred's were coming out nice and low. So
We'll see. We got Trackman right here. My last one there, 28.3. So see if the tour girl got it. Okay, that's
Much better.
Oh yes, 29.9.
Yes.
Sub 30.
there we go.
And also 7,000 spin,
Yeah.
which you said her other wedge were like 5,000, right?
Yeah, less than that, and her launch angle was up close to 40.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow, look at that.
This is something you can test indoors. If you have a premium ball off of a decent mat, the translation from a fairway to a mat, launch conditions on wedges is pretty even.
Yeah.
So this is a great way you can like fit wedges and sell wedges. Looking at launch angle, comparing launch angles.
Absolutely. 26. That's really impressive there.
Yeah.
So in my bag, I have basically fake blades. So this is like if you need help getting it in the air, but you don't want anyone to know. And this is the real deal. So these are the P7TW clubs, and we're gonna see how far this 7-iron goes. I'm scared.
Tiger Woods plays them, gotta be right for you, right?
Yeah.
Come on, first hit.
Play what the pros play.
Yeah.
Stop.
No, they're already laughing over here.
Nice.
Solid.
We made contact.
Gorgeous.
Of course you made.
Higher than I expected.
All right, let's see what we got there for.
Wow. So we see a dramatic drop in ball speed, right? It's a much weaker loft package than your iron. Higher launch and more spin. Now you're going to get great feedback. It's going to feel great, but it didn't go nearly as far. And what happens when you have high launch and high spin is all your gaps get shrunk down. So you don't have the right gapping in your irons. And then you get any kind of wind like we have today and you're dead to rights.
Yeah. This is like the prettiest iron ever, but basically I think I hit this like 9-iron length, so.
And it's a 7-iron.
Not for me.
And it's also because it's not strong lofted like most modern clubs.
You know what? The really nice thing is that when you thin these, your whole hand feels like it's shattered. So that's great feedback.
Great feedback.
This is a U club. I think this is your turn.
So Tiger Woods iron here, and the first thing I noticed that it feels a little bit shorter. Is that true?
Slightly shorter, especially than a game improvement iron.
Yeah.
It's old school length. Yeah.
Everything is old school.
Old school loft, 36 degrees on a 7-iron, which is much weaker than you'll see from today's modern lofts. Yeah.
Right.
And that grip though.
Yeah. Dynamic gold tour issue X100 board grip.
Yep.
Wow, gorgeous.
That felt so good.
Beautiful strike.
Let's see the numbers.
Might be putting these into play.
Yep.
Okay.
16 launch, 6600 spin.
Very good, right?
Very good, yeah.
The cool thing, and the thing that's a little bit funny, Scotty Scheffler has been world #1. He plays the TWs, right?
He does play the TW.
It's kind of funny that like a world #1 player plays someone else's iron, but it's not really. But he's like, oh, what does Tiger Woods play? I'll play that too.
Tommy Fleetwood as well.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tommy Fleetwood, yeah, plays that iron.
Maybe even Fredrik Lindblom now.
Yep.
That sounds really, really
Yeah.
good.
That
Gorgeous.
sounded ripped.
Wow, good swing. Beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Am I a blade guy?
We already knew you were.
Every metric would suggest you should be. I don't know.
Really?
Okay.
Why wouldn't you not?
That's so good.
Nice.
This is designed for a player that if they want to, they can really move the ball. Because I hit a couple shots here that with my current irons, they go pretty straight, and this moves a little bit more. So if you like to move the ball, or if you have enough control, this definitely feels like the iron for you.
So something funny that Fred and I have had conversations about is like, for me with irons, I just want them to go far and straight.
Yeah.
And Fred doesn't really want them to go super far. He wants them to go the same every time.
Yeah.
So it's like very different. He would be in something like this where he has more control, where I'm like, oh, I just want it to go far and straight.
Yeah, I would fit you two a little differently.
Definitely.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you in love?
I thought they were gonna be a lot more difficult hits, like a lot more, but they feel so good.
I mean, I couldn't hit him, so.
Okay, all right. But what do you have if you're not this type of player?
Yeah.
Or maybe what would you fit Hannah into? If not the TW?
So that's, again, just like the wedge, it's a very niche-y acquired. You have to be a very skilled player to make that one really work.
Yeah.
But for someone like Hannah, we have a lot of other options in the P Series lineup. I'd probably start her with a P790 iron.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And
All
work
right.
from there.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm used to looking at.
Perfect.
Oh,
Nice.
gorgeous.
Like that.
What's the difference in feel there?
Well, my hands don't feel like shattered glass, so that's good.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Loose.
softer.
It's softer if you
Yeah, if I miss it.
Yeah.
Like my miss is like a little low on the face,
Yeah.
which is like the most painful thing.
because
So,
the blades for me when I hit in the switch spot, they were
yeah,
soft.
they feel good when you hit it.
Yeah,
Gorgeous shot.
Oh, a little twirl on that bad boy.
That was nice.
What we got here, pro?
Yeah. So see, ball speeds, that was 105 now. That's your fastest yet. And that's where I'd love to see a spin on a 7-iron on that launch angle. You can see how much carry she picked up in total.
Yeah.
That was by far her best.
Oh, there's another beaut there. She's
Now,
just going at it.
That one there was just a touch thin. And
Yeah.
one of the features you'll notice on this iron, if you look on the bottom of it, there's a slot.
Oh yeah.
That speed, we call it a speed pocket. That protects your thin miss hit. So low on the face, you still maintain ball speed. Ball speed actually was a little faster, 106. So that's
low.
we don't have that in all of our P Series irons, 770 and 790. That's one of the reasons why I would pick this iron for you.
great. I barely even felt it.
You barely felt it, right?
Yeah, we still maintain carry even on a slightly thin strike.
So that's the beauty, right? If you're not hitting in the sweet spot every time, that type of design is definitely going to help you, right?
Yeah, and this iron, it's so sophisticated how it looks, how it feels. It gives you the look and feel of a better player's iron, but you don't have to be necessarily a tour type of player to enjoy it.
Yeah, one thing I'm a little bit picky about, which is why I like those irons, is from the top. Sometimes when you get into the irons that help you hit it better, the top is like a little bit, it looks like a spoon to me, but these are nice looking from the top. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a very thin top line, really pretty.
Yeah, it's clean.
Fred tried out the TW wedges, he wanted them.
Yeah.
The TW blades, he wanted those too.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna try out the driver.
This is Tiger Woods' driver, everyone. Look at this. Okay, so Stealth 2, 8-degree head. 8 degrees. We got a Ventus TR 6X shaft in it. My boy already told me good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Thoughts and prayers.
We take that as a challenge. Tiger Woods. It's not much loft on this head, I'll tell you that.
Oh!
Smashed. He smashed it.
173
Against
balls,
all odds.
Holy smokes.
I one bounced that out in the road over there. Let's see the numbers. That was incredible.
That sounded like a rocket ship.
That was...
Oh, it didn't get the spin.
Oh no! That felt pretty darn good, not gonna lie.
Alright, let's see it.
Oh, man.
Fred is just bombing it today.
Kills it.
Alright, what do we
Look
got?
at that. 115. 171. 12 and 2100. That's killed.
Okay.
Tigers have good clubs, man.
Yeah, he's not even that good.
They ain't that good.
That's about what he does right there, actually.
Oh.
It is, right?
Yeah.
So
pretty
Fred's
similar.
got tiger numbers,
Pretty
guys.
similar.
I'm
yeah.
gonna hit now because I get so many compliments here. I'm gonna send one here. Feeling good.
Oh, crap.
Smashed.
Man.
See those numbers.
What was that?
That was killed. Killed.
Wow, it's not much spin, is it?
No, it's low spin.
So I'm gonna say this is all fun and cool. It's not a very good fit for me. The ball comes out low with no spin. It feels great, and obviously it goes far when you hit a good one, but I definitely feel like there's something better out there for me. So let's find that. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm here with my fellow Scandinavian Tomo. I've heard that you're the guy to talk about drivers at TaylorMade, right?
Yeah.
So just quickly go through the different Stealth models and what player that might fit into each model.
Yeah, so we've got the Stealth 2 Plus, the Stealth 2 standard model, we call the core model, and then we have the HD, right? So they're built on the same basic technology, which is the 60-layer carbon face. We got twist face on here too. We got speed pockets. We got the full carbon construction. So that's all the same. But what's really the difference between the models is sort of the launch conditions of each one and the level of forgiveness of each one as well. So on the Plus model, the first thing you'll notice is it has a track on the bottom.
Yeah.
This track is obviously placed forward because we want that lower forward CG. And that's what you saw earlier with that low spin. And this model is going to be the lowest spinning in the lineup and really geared towards the sort of middle to faster swinging player.
Yeah.
The core model is sort of a do-it-all for any player can really play this. We have this playing a tour, but also 15, 20, 30 handicap player can also use this. Very forgiving. It's sort of that mid-launch, mid-spin, very good all-rounder, and obviously with the hosel adjustability, you can dial in the loft to where you need it. And then finally with the HD model, HD stands for high draw, so it's designed to be our most forgiving model in the line, but also producing a higher ball flight with more left tendency. So you're going to get sort of a 10, 15 yard more left with that versus these other two models. And the maximum forgiveness and off-center hit. So if, again, a player that struggles to hit the center of the face, more often than not, that is typically a really, really good fit for that player.
That's awesome. So you're a slicer, hits it all over the face. This is for you. Somewhere in the middle, this one's for you, and a little faster to mid-speed. To Stealth 2.
Exactly, yeah.
I got it.
Cool.
So we hear from a lot of amateurs that they all want to play what the pros play, right? Tiger Woods set up here. Hannah is going to give it a go. We're going to see what kind of numbers she's getting, huh?
Yeah, I'm scared.
So Tiger hits it over 300 yards every time, so we got to see a bomb here, right?
Yeah, what is Tiger is going to hit this better than me with a broken back and a shattered leg. I'm in my athletic prime and I'm never gonna touch it. That's good.
All right, let's see it.
Oh!
It's actually not bad.
Not bad at all.
We got up in the air, guys.
Got it up in the air. Okay, let's see. So, surprisingly very good numbers. Not
Tiger
too
and I have a lot
bad.
in
What would you
common.
guys say? Obviously, spin rate might be a little low, right?
So we see a very low launch, low spin, and again we're back to that shallow landing angle, so we lost quite a bit of carry. Hoping we make it up in the roll category.
Yeah.
The drive we actually fit you into was carrying some 20 yards more, right? Yeah. And much more higher landing angle. Yeah.
Hey, one more. Okay.
That's what I expected. That's what I
Low draw there.
Jeez, okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
12 launch.
There you go.
There you go. You tried to get it up, but yeah. You're carrying that under 200 yards.
It's a workout swinging this, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So it was a very cool experience going to the Kingdom and trying out all the new TaylorMade gear. And I booked it home to go meet up with Xander, my local GOLFTEC fitter, to see what he would fit me into. And he's put me in the Stealth 2 Plus. So can you tell me a little bit about why this is a good fit for me?
Yeah, so we played around with some different options, but really this setup is allowing you to have optimal backspin, optimal launch angle, optimal descent angle, so really you can just go out there and hit the drives as far as possible.
What was the setup? You had the Stealth 2 Plus?
So it is the Stealth 2 Plus. It's a 10.5 head. It looks like it's like almost all the way down in the draw setting, but not all the way. And then I have the Ventus TR 5S shaft. So this is like the light version of Rory's shaft, which I love because I like Rory. So I really like this. I think it's going to be a great fit. Thank you.
You're welcome.